Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have this Lenovo Vibe Z with me, and in this video we're going to do the first looks and a hands-on overview with this device. And recently it was launched in India, and this is the flagship Android phone by Lenovo, and it sports some actually very good specs. It sports the leading Snapdragon 800 processor, and I just booted up the phone. The phone looks pretty snappy. It's not like the last Lenovo phone that I reviewed a month ago, that was Vibe X. That was highly underpowered, but this looks like a beast. So let's have a close look at the same. And before we proceed, I just want to thank Faisal Communications for providing this unit for testing. And if you're buying this unit in India, you also do get this flip cover, which is kind of a smart cover. So make sure that you get it if you're buying this one in India. And regarding the pricing, Faisal Communications quoted me a street price of around 34,000 for this phone. And again, the pricing of phones fluctuate a lot in India. So I'll have the link for Flipkart also in show notes. In terms of US pricing, that works out to be around 560 US dollars. And the first thing that I notice is this huge screen. That's a 5.5 inch screen, and it's a full HD. That's a 1080p screen. And again, as you can see, the viewing angles are very good, and it's an IPS grade screen. And also the screen is pretty bright. And before we move, let me give you a physical overview. The back sports a 13 megapixel camera, but the interesting thing is that it has dual flash, but apart from that, the sensor on this is actually pretty good, and it can go as low as f1.8. So even in low lighting, it should be very good. And the back actually looks like, what do you say, steel or aluminum finish, but no, it's still plastic, but looks very good. We do have this chrome type finish at the bottom, which looks actually pretty nice. And overall, I would say in terms of build quality, the phone looks greatly sturdy and nice. On the top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. We have the power button over here, and this is the SIM tray. The Lenovo Vibe Z comes in two models, dual SIM and the single SIM variant. Internationally, it's the single SIM variant, and that's the one that we are getting in India, the single SIM variant. So this is the SIM tray and nothing else over here. And on the bottom, we have the micro USB slot that will be used for charging this device. And on this end, we just have the, volume rocker. The buttons are made up of metal and they have good feel. The power button, volume button are made up of metal. So let's just unlock this and you get to this 5.5 inch screen. And to give you an idea, let me place some other phones nearby to give you an idea about the size. And as you can see, it's actually pretty slim phone. It's a pretty thin phone. It's even slimmer than the Nexus 5. This is the Nexus 5 that has a 5-inch screen, and this is the iPhone 5s that has a 4-inch screen. So this should give you an idea about the size of this Vibe Z. So let's just unlock this device and let's have a look. The thing is that Lenovo has still decided to use this custom UI. You don't get any app tray, and all the apps you just slide in, and it looks very similar to iOS type interface, I would say. Even opening of folders looks like that. And let's just go inside. Again, you'll see we do have some quick toggles over here, but again, the interface has been heavily skinned. So let's look at the system, and let's go to about the device and version info. And as you can see, it's running the Android version 4.3 that is Jelly Bean. But Lenovo has mentioned that this phone will get the KitKat update soon. And now coming to the storage, here it is really peculiar. We just get this Lenovo Vibe Z in one variant, that is 16 GB of internal storage, and we do not have any micro SD card expansion slot. So it's kind of surprising. We don't get, as of now, the only model available is 16 GB. So that's the storage you get. And out of the box, it shows that the available storage that we are getting is 10.8 GB. But I did notice that Lenovo has installed a lot of apps, for example, and you can uninstall a lot of them. For example, let's just uninstall some stuff. For example, we have Asphalt 7 that is pre-installed. Let's try to uninstall and see if it we can uninstall and thereby get some more internal storage. It has uninstalled, so let's go back. And again, now as you can see, now we have 11.5 GB or so. So you can uninstall some of the apps and get to around close to about 12 GB of storage. So that's for the storage. Again, on display, it has all the sensors as expected, auto brightness sensor, everything. We do even have a LED notification light over here. And again, we do have a lot of, customization that Lenovo has done. For example, if you move to the feature thing, we have a lot of smart features, and it looks like they were inspired from the Samsung Galaxy series. So we do have a lot of stuff here like smart sleep, smart dialer. One thing I liked is that as this is a white phone, if you go to the dialer and if you just tilt the phone, the keypad tilt, so it is kind of easy to dial. So I saw a lot of small tweaks like this that Lenovo has done. But again, if you are a person who likes stock experience, that's not the thing. Again, it's a heavily skinned interface. We do also have a lot of themes over here, and using which you can easily just change the entire theme of the device, and it works pretty seamlessly. And yes, this skin is a little bit heavy, I would say, and not many Android purists will like it, but I was playing with this device for the last 20 minutes and it seems to handle it without any issues. Again, it's powered by a very powerful processor. So let me also talk about the processor. It's the Snapdragon 800 processor. That's a quad-core processor clocked at 2.2 gigahertz. The GPU on this device is the Adreno 330 GPU. In terms of RAM, we have 2 GB of RAM. So it's a highly spec'd up phone. And let us quickly just connect to our Wi-Fi network. Again, as you can see, again, one thing I did notice is that in terms of Wi-Fi, it just has 2.4 gigahertz band, not the 5 gigahertz band like many other high-end Android phones have. So let me quickly connect to my Wi-Fi network and I'll be back. And we are connected to our Wi-Fi network. So let's look at the stock browser. This is the stock browser, and this is the keyboard. Again, Lenovo did not make a lot of modifications in terms of the keyboard. Let's just go to our website, that's techtobuzz.com. And it's fairly easy to type, and this is the first time that we are going to our website, and as you can see, it loaded it actually very quickly. Again, the pinch to zoom gesture works as expected. Again, it's a pretty high-end phone in terms of specs. So let's open one of the stories, and we have a YouTube video, and let's see how it handles it. And let us play this video, and I'll maximize the volume.
Hi there, this is from techtobuzz.com, and I have the Sony Xperia Z1 with me.
Let me tilt. Again, the viewing angles are excellent, I would say, on this device. So as you can see, we have no problems playing YouTube content that's on web pages. That works seamlessly. Again, we have 3 touch type capacitive buttons. This is the menu, this is the home, and this is for the back. In terms of apps, again, Lenovo has pre-installed a lot of apps. Again, as you can see, in tools we have flashlight, compass. We also have FM radio, so that's interesting, because in some of the high-end phones, particularly Samsung, we are not getting FM radio. And we do have Evernote and Kingston Office. UC browser is also installed, and this card reader, etc. So a lot of apps have been pre-installed, but good thing is that as I've told you, we can uninstall many of the apps if you don't want them. Now let's also quickly just look at the camera, and actually I've heard a lot of good things about the camera. We do have a lot of settings, as you can see. Again, we won't get into that quickly, but just quickly let's look at the camera. And we do have that tap to focus functionality, and there is almost no lag, I would say. So let's preview these photographs. Again, here it looks very good. In fact, again, the flash did not fire. So again, I'll be testing the camera a lot more, and I'll also be doing a gaming review with this Lenovo Vibe Z. So again, stay tuned to my channel. If you have any particular questions regarding this device, do let me know in the YouTube comments. I'll try to answer them. So that's it for now for this quick overview of this Lenovo Vibe Z. Thank you. If you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. I'll be making a lot more videos. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.